The earring, by the way, 2 3/8 by 3/4 of an inch in the width, and the earrings, there are 20 left, so I hope you can do that. We're trying to squeeze in as much as we can in the next 9 minutes because it's 10% off everything. If you've ordered that today's special, you're getting 10% off all your J. King, but this one is truly for the collectors that understand the collectability of chrome diopside. We've mixed that chrome diopside back with amethyst, appraised at $210. We would normally do it at $139, but today it's $109 and $21.98 on your charge card. Jay, we could talk about this piece for an hour. I don't even know how in the world you got this much chrome diopside.
Well, here again, this is one of the, semi-precious stones that we deal with that are extremely, extremely rare. They're hard to get, and not only hard to get, but when you are able to obtain them, the rough is very, very expensive. It's almost impossible. They don't get a lot of the chrome diopside. And we decided to combine this with amethyst. I guess that's why they're showing you the different amethyst there. And that's the difference. That's all Brazilian amethyst. Do you see the stopes? That's a geode. That's a friend of mine, Hector. There's amethyst, and there's also inside there you're seeing smoky quartz in there. We've combined genuine amethyst with the chrome diopside, and what we did is we did this. We layered it for you, so you get 5. This is a waterfall necklace, brand new. You're getting to see it for the very first time now. You get 5 whole strands layered. You get chrome diopside and amethyst flowing down your neckline. Plus, on top of that, you get a 2 3/4 inch extender chain with a hook and eye. So you can wear it a little bit high, a little bit low. There you go. There's the shot that you want to see.
Look at the color. That is what would make an emerald cry.
Look
it
at
really
this.
is.
It almost looks like emeralds, right? And in fact, if you had emeralds that were that color, you would be thrilled to death, right?
Yes.
And they call it chrome diopside because it actually has chromium in it, and that's what makes it, gives it that real translucent high green color. That's all natural, and that's why, normally, it's very cost prohibitive to do it. These are small crystals, small nuggets that we were able to actually work a deal on to work it into our designs. Normally, that material, that rough material, is so expensive, you can't really afford to design anything with it and keep it, to where I consider it a good value.
Well, to be able to do it now at $109.90, $21 and change on your charge card to be able to bring it home. And like I was saying, chrome diopside, the reason that it is so difficult to get is you got to think of the area of the world that it comes from. It honestly is literally mined not months, but weeks out of the year. Because for the biggest part of the year, where this is mined is actually completely covered by snow. And then to be able to, get the ground stable enough to actually mine it is a whole different thing. And then again, to collect enough and to get this gorgeous color green that you're getting here. Like we said before, it's kind of the green that would make an emerald cry. If this were emerald, Jay, I wouldn't even want to imagine what the price. We're going to show you that green.
They get very, very limited amount of this material. Okay. So in that case, what it is, so it's supply and demand. When there's hardly any supply and there's a huge demand for it, they can demand any price that they want for it. So it's a little bit hard. That's why this is one of the first times you've ever seen us utilize it in any of our designs, because normally this grade of material, it's just impossible to do it and come in at any perceived value or any value that I would consider a great deal. So this was the very first time that I've actually used it in any design. And I combined it with the amethyst because I just thought the offset with that translucent neon green and the Zambian amethyst was just a